Everyone, welcome back to Let's Code to be a Java Programmer. Today is day 28 of our coding journey. In today's session, we'll dive into strings in Java. Strings are one of the most commonly used data types in programming. Let's get started. So today we're gonna have a look at what string is and all about everything's about strings. So in order to explore what string is, let's create a new file. Let me create words.java. Okay, so this is words.java. So in order to create a main method, let's create public static void main of string args. Open bracket and close bracket. Okay. So let me show you an example of string. Okay, so strings are nothing but just a bunch of characters. So let me tell that I wanted to store a name called Shri. Okay, so Shri is a name and I wanted to store it. And as I've said already, we need to use double quotes in order to save strings, and we'll be using single quotes for characters and double quotes for strings. Okay, so Shri is the name and I'll put it inside a double quotes. Now where I'll be storing this name Shri, I'll be storing it inside a variable. So let me assign a name. So Shri is inside a variable known as name. Okay, so usually by declaring a variable, we will be adding a data type before that in order to indicate what kind of value does that variable carries, whether it's an integer or a boolean value or a float or a double, right? So since Shri is a bunch of characters and we have used double quotation here, it's known to be a string. So string, okay, yes. So you might also get a doubt that before this, for integer, double, float, boolean, etc., for all these data types we've been using only the starting letter as small letter, right? For this you might be thinking why we are using the capital letter as the starting letter. For this, there is a reason behind it. So since string is not a data type alone, it's a class. Since it's a starting letter is a capital, it's a class. Okay, so usually for class what we do, we create an object for a class, right? So how do we create an object? We use the new keyword and the constructor. So this is how we usually create an object for a class. And how do we call it? We just use the variable name, right? It's a reference variable. Now let's print. Let's see what the output is going to be. Java C space words dot Java. Okay, it's been compiled successfully. Java space words. So nothing is the output because no parameters or no values has been passed inside. Now let me pass the string value as a Shri. Okay, now let me see what is going to be the output. Yes, so Shri is the output. So this is the usual way of getting an output from a class by creating an object. Since a string is not a data type and since it's a class, we are supposed to create object like this and then we are supposed to retrieve the value. But since string is one of the most commonly used data type, I mean, it's a class, but still it's also being used as a data type by the programmers, and very often since it's being used, all these workings are not done. Straight away we declare the value. So all these object creations will be done back at the back scene by the stack memory and the heap memory. Since it's one of the most commonly used data type, and creating an object for it may take a little bit long time. All these are time saved, and we usually straight away declare a string variable like this. Okay, now let's print the same thing. Yes. Okay, so string is usually being used in this way, and also since string is a class, we have lots of methods, inbuilt methods in it. Now let me show you one of the method in string. Let's print the name and concatenate it with so we use the plus operator for concatenation, right? And name, and let's use the length of method. So what is length of method does is it provides the length, the number of words in it. Okay, so this is one of the built-in method inside the string class. Let's see what the answer is going to be. So Shri colon 4, which means there is a 4 values in it. And one more thing which you need to understand is usually in arrays we start counting it from 0, 1, 2, 3, right? Whereas in the length of method it just straight away gives 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and also there's another method which I'm gonna show you. Let me use this code again, and here instead of length of charAt, so there's something called as charAt. Now what this charAt does is you should pass any one of these index values. So the index value of let me I wanted to know what's the letter at the index value of 4. Don't want 4 because there's no index value like 4. 3, okay, because the index value gets counted from 0, 1, 2, 3, so there's nothing called as 4 and fourth index value in the word Shri, right? So if I pass name.charAt of 3, then it will retrieve me the value which is at the third index. Let's see what the output for it going to be. Yes, I is the last, I is the value which is at the index 4 3, right? So that's what it has retrieved me. Let's also have a look at another inbuilt method. So there's also something called as a substring. Okay, substring. Now what this substring does is it gives us the value from this to this. Okay, now let me change this Shri to something a big name. Aishwarya Shri. Let me keep the name as Aishwarya Shri. Okay, now this is such a big name and I want to get only this part, only the Shri name. So if I specify the starting and the ending position, it will retrieve me the value. Let's say Aishwarya 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, from 10th. From 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, from 10, I need the 13. Let me give Control S. Okay, it has given me 13. So why 13 means only it 10, the starting value is inclusive and the ending value is exclusive. So in order to retrieve the full word, let me give the index value as 14. So it doesn't include the 14th and it retrieves me till only 13. Yes, Shri. It's been retrieved, right? And also there's something called as contains. Now what it does is Now it gives me the output as a boolean value. Now we should put whether Shri is being existing in the word Aishwarya or not. So if it is there, then it provides me true. If it is not there, then it provides false. Look at here, it provides true. Now let me provide something else which is not there. Let me provide RZD. Okay. Now this part is not there inside the name Aishwarya Shri. So it is supposed to provide false is the answer. That's incredible. Okay. So also there's something called as equals. Equals. Now what this equals does is it just compares the entire word whether this is equal to this. Okay. So let's see what the output is going to be. False. Now let me give the same name inside this. And it is supposed to provide true. Yes. Perfect. So basically today what we learned is string is a class which is also being acted as a data type, and inside this class we have a number of built-in methods, and a few of those built-in methods we had a look at this now, and that's it. Are just a few of the many methods available in the string class. Strings in Java are powerful and versatile, allowing you to perform a wide range of operations on text. Thank you for joining me on day 28 of Let's Code to be a Java Programmer. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to get notified about our daily coding sessions. See you tomorrow for day 29. Happy coding!